Hello, everybody. Good day to you all. The Dancing about Doom Patrol, season number 1, episode number 10, Hair Patrol. This episode directed by Sally Richardson Whitfield. And here we have the fill in the blanks of last episode. Last episode, you had Robot Man going inside the mind of Crazy Jane with the help of the spirit, negative man, the spirit inside of Larry, doing a mind meld with them. But while that was happening, something happened on the outside world which we didn't see because the lab was messed up, things was all destroyed, and they said, what happened? And they said, that's another story. So now we've seen that story. We're finally seeing what happened in that time period. And we're also getting a backstory on Niles. Niles was an explorer. He was this guy. Things went sideways when wolves came and attacked. The guy got attacked by wolves. We thought he was dead. And then Niles had to learn ran off, broke his leg, and then he met a cave woman. And this was back in like 19, I think? It was a long time ago. A long, long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. And he meets this cave woman. Where she come from? How she still exists? How she's still alive? Niles is trying to figure that out. And see now, since Niles is so smart and he's so sophisticated, he saw the cave woman as a savage, an animal, a creature, something that he can learn from and maybe teach himself. But it turns out he was the dumb one in the situation. He didn't know how to survive in the woods by himself. He didn't know what to do, and he didn't know. And so it was this cave woman who pretty much saved him and taught him how to survive. And instead of him teaching her, she was teaching him. And then through that process of them being together, learning to survive, being out there alone together, they formed a strong relationship. They fell in love, which I did not see coming. I did not see coming because this is not a cave woman who like from the movie. She looks like a regular woman. No, she was the cave woman, like a Neanderthal, but the hairy and everything, and facials not my cup of tea. But hey, to each his own. You found love where you found love. There you go. And you watching, I guess you got to see Niles starting to become the person who we know now, going down that path, with the love of this woman right here. And while now back at the mansion, back in the present day, you have a new bad guy shows up, the Beard Hunter. He lives at home with his mama. He gets hired by this secret organization, the same organization they're trying to get Pete from the street, the same organization that used Larry as their guinea pig, the same organization that turns out Niles was a part of and in charge of, but at the time they were just explorers trying to find the weird, trying to find the thing that was strange, and then help them live and flourish. But things turned when Niles disappeared, and instead of them trying to find these creatures to learn from them, they went to saying find these creatures to kill them, which causes Niles to do some things too to make sure certain people, especially that Neanderthal woman he fell in love with, stay hidden from these people. And so they hired this guy, the Beard Hunter, to go after Niles. Now, when you see this guy, you see the Beard Hunter, and he's played by he's played by Timothy Cinder. He plays Ernest Franklin. Like I said, he lives at home with his mama. He doesn't seem like he does anything. So when you see him, he looks like a loser. You think he's a loser? He's like, what kind of threat could he be? Is he just comic relief? Yes, he is a joke, but at the same time, also a threat. And he has a weird and nasty, disgusting power. Now, the reason why they call him the Beard Hunter is because he likes to eat men's beards. And when he eats their beards, he pretty much takes in their essence, knows what's inside their minds, and he can track them down and find them. And for somebody who you see him by appearances, he's quite agile, which is something I did not see coming. They had a fight scene between him and Cyborg, which was insane. This show is strange. This show is weird. But it's done so well that it's entertaining, and you just have to see where it goes. Like, now in the comic books, the Bear Hunter does this, and he has the same problems that he has. He can't grow facial hair of his own, but in the comic books, he can't grow facial hair. But he's obsessed with people who have facial hair to the point that he hunts them down and kills them, and he shaves their beards and and pins them on them like a trophy. He doesn't have no powers or anything like that. He's not even a good fighter. He just has a lot of guns and shoots people. Yeah. It's still weird, but in this version here, he eats the beards. Oh. At first you see the first sign of his weirdness when you see this old man with a beard inside a supermarket. And the way he looks at the old man, at first I thought it was some kind of sexual thing or something. I didn't know what was going on. But turns out he actually eats the beards and he gains the knowledge that the person had. It's just so weird and so disgusting that I did not see that coming. But at the same time, I was enjoying every minute of it. And you also see something you also find out something about Cyborg that something might be wrong with him, because see, there's a prophecy that Crazy Jane painted that Cyborg's going to go insane and kill everybody. But is this how it happens? What you got to figure out? Did his father do this to him to try to control him, and it caused something else? Is the AI that he's talking to has a mind of its own? Because so far, Cyborg just uses him for information to get things from. Maybe the thing became sentient and says, "You know what? I think I should be in charge." Who knows? But you're seeing Cyborg losing control of his powers and of his body and his abilities here, and only Rita was there to pretty much, who couldn't really do anything to stop it. But this thing had a whole lot of stuff in it. It had a love story between Niles and the cave woman. It has a crazy, freaky fight scene with the guy who eats beards. And while all this crazy stuff is happening, you still have Robot Man, Crazy Jane, and Larry. Robot Man is stuck Crazy Jane's head the whole time. I love this show. It takes you in places where you don't see coming. It's always a surprise. You can never figure this show out. But that's the best part about it, because it's always something new that you can see and explore. When you think this show can't get crazy or weird enough, it says no, we can go a little further. And we also got to see Alan Tudyk back as Mr. Negative, watching him pretty much get inside of Niles' head, learning more about him, because Niles is trying to find immortality, and somehow he had found it. I don't know what he did. I don't know what he was how he did it, because Niles is still alive, and they showed that flashback. That was a long time ago, so I don't know how he's still kicking and how he's still functioning. Whatever he did, it worked. Doesn't seem like he has any other kind of power than that, other than he just lived a long time. But at the same time, Rita hasn't aged either. But that could be just because her powers makes her elastic. Robot Man's not going to age because he's a freaking robot body. And I'm not sure Larry ages anymore either now. I don't know. I don't know. So, overall, another great episode. Whole lot of fun. As crazy as it is, I enjoyed every single minute of it. So good. Leave comments down below. Let me know what you thought about this episode of Doom Patrol. And if you haven't watched it, check it out for yourself. Hopefully when you watch it, you will enjoy having watching it too. So give my channel a big like, hit the thumbs up, and subscribe to my channel, and share. I would appreciate it, like I always say, and my dreams in my life. I am the Ninja Rabbit. Peace out, people.